everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela and this is my Precious Yarnery. Just as soon as I turn it on, I sat down, I was up and around, she's fine, but just as soon as I sit down, she's clawing at me. I know what she wants. She ain't getting it. Well, she might. I need all the extra help I can get today, guys. Sorry, I have to have some coffee in 1 minute. Okay, hopefully that'll keep her quiet for a while. I gave her a nice big one. So, yeah. What am I talking about today? I'm talking about the squares Chantel and I made. I was doing these I thought she needed something to do with her hands, and I thought she wanted to crochet. I said, make me some squares. We used Just Yarn, or she started using Just Yarns I got it from the dollar store when I was in the States. And I don't think they'll be the right size. So I'm thinking, and you know what? I don't even know if she's doing it. Apparently she is, but she's going to do it something a little different. So, that's fine. I can make more and have them sent her. But I thought for these, so it's Just Yarn, or this one's Just Active, but it's got it all right here. Just Yarn. It's all worsted yarn, I think. Who knows? But it's 4 medium weight, 5mm knitting needle, 5.5 millimeter hook, 131 yards, 200 meters, 2.11 ounces, 60 grams, and it's 100% acrylic. Like, here's her pile. Nice and neat. The only reason it's not very neat is because I've been playing with it. And then I started doing them because I didn't want to start a whole new project and, look at tutorials or try to come up with something while we're spending time together, talking, watching some, movies and, just having mother-daughter time. Yep, okay. So these are mine, and I think they're not even really the same size. There's a lot. Okay, so they're mine. They're not quite the same size, I will admit. I think she used a bigger hook, and I don't know why, but anyways, I will figure it out. But I thought, instead of sending these, there's more, these are mine. Instead of sending these to Nina's Knots and Crochet, let me just put it that way, I think that's right. I will link her below. For the squares for the Boggy Creek, I will make her more. That's not an issue. I thought, why don't I put these squares, somehow make them into one blanket, and it'll be her crochet and my crochet together. It'll be like a little heirloom blanket, I guess what you would say, something that I will have and then she can have. Hopefully the yarn will last. Put them all back here. But I thought, why don't I do that? When she comes back down in the summer, she's coming back down in the summer, maybe I'll need more. I don't think I'll need more squares. But she can help me put it together, and it'll be her and I blanket. Like, it'll be a mother-daughter blanket. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I think somehow I can wing it and put it together, because we're just winging it around here. That's all we've ever done. So, yeah. That's my idea. Tell me what you think of that. Sorry, I really need some extra help today. I've been up since 3 a.m. Okay, so there's that. 1 sec. Okay, I just wanted to clear some room off so I can get a hold of this stuff. I want to talk about this fancy blanket I did. It's right here. I will hold it up for you in a second. I did the DooDad from Vanessa Smith. It is a hooked on sunshine pattern. Yeah, I know. I am still smiling ear to ear for it. I have wanted to do these a hooked on sunshine pattern for about 2 years now. Now, mind you, I did get the tutorial and I did buy the pattern. Like, I had both. But I could, it's I think it's a 16 row repeat or something like, it's 16 to 30 row repeat. So I just kept, so I needed the pattern to keep track. So I did, because if I went back, I got confused and there was no, it's not like most of the tutorials on YouTube where they had a time slot. They didn't have that. Wonderful tutorials, don't get me wrong. And I was really worried about that. But I think, I just can't believe that I did this. Like, I've been wanting to do these blankets since I heard. Now I do have other ones in plan. I think the next one I'm going to do is, well, I want to start my Sophies. This week I am in the middle of, I did the design. I've already worked out the kinks. I'm in the middle of a tutorial trying to get that going. That might be out next week. Hoping. Fingers crossed. And yeah. So, this blanket, this is called the DooDad. Now, what yarn I used, and this is all I have left. I did not have enough to do another, whoa, stop, another repeat. I had 1, 2, 3, I think I had 6. Yeah, I had 6, because I put one in my book, because I'm writing down what I'm doing, right? Which is amazing. I know I wrote down, oh yeah, because I wrote on my label. Now, I used a 5.5 hook, and I don't know why I said plus 200. Oh, so plus 200 yards when I put it in there. I used a 5.5 hook. The reason why I grabbed this yarn, I thought I could get more. Now, you're supposed to have way more yardage than what I had, but I thought I could get this yarn in Walmart because I know they sell Medallia Ombre, but they didn't have this color. So, but I knew I could get more. I looked online, but I thought this blanket is big enough. It was just something for me to do. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need it to be any more bigger. So here we go. Listen. I love it. Now there's mistakes in there. Believe me. And I frogged every day, but I just kept going. And I read the pattern. I could read the pattern. This is what I'm like, because I don't want to show, can't show you the pattern, but the pattern is when I don't know if it's the way my husband had it print out or the PDF just came like that. It was large print, spread out, so I could read it better. Like, those of you that are new here, and thank you for being here. I'm dyslexic, and I'm really trying really hard to learn patterns and learn. I've written one pattern in my life. It's not like a regular pattern. It is more of for people like me that can follow, basically. So yeah, so proud of this. This is yeah. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I think it's big enough. Let me put it closer to the camera. I think it's big enough. For sure, it's big enough for a baby blanket. For sure. And then, here we go. And there's two different, let's put that there. There's two different borders you could do. You could do the crab stitch. I didn't want the crab stitch. Or you could do a picot stitch. Well, I'm a fan of both really, but I like the crab stitch on wearables. It makes it finished off and stuff like that. I've done it on some of my tutorials. I did this I did the picot stitch. I thought it was cute. It was more girly. because these colors are girly, right? So yeah, the color I use. Okay, so let's talk about the yarn. The yarn is a 4 medium weight. It's 100% acrylic. It's very soft. Like, this ombre is one of my favorite yarns because it's so soft and so easy to use. It's 344 yards, 315 meters, 4.5 millimeter knitting needles, 5.5 hook. I could have went down a hook because the stitches are like tight. They like them tight for, I think, Hooked on Sunshine. They like it tight stitches and that. I don't know. This colorway is called Serene. It's a 5.3 ounce cake, and it's 150 grams. And it's by Lion Brand. Love this yarn. It's one of my favorites. I got this when they had the Mary Maxim tent sale, and I sent my mother. The next day my daughter went and didn't realize I grabbed the same yarn. Oh, my goodness. So I ended up with six cakes, and that's all I used. I have that little bit left over, but that's fine, right? So I highly recommend it. And if you can't read patterns, their tutorials are really good. That's the one thing I was really worried about, if their tutorials could be good. One sec. Sorry about that. Again, I don't know how many times I've stopped and started this video. So their tutorials are really good. They're easy to follow. They're US terms. There's, I think the girl's from UK that does it. She's got a beautiful accent. That's what I know. I don't know where she's from. But she uses UK terms, US terms, which I like. I can follow both as long as I can see the stitches and I know what they're talking about. But they use US terms, so it's simple, easy. This one is easy peasy, I guess. The next one I'm going to do is, I'm pretty sure there's 2 of them. Actually, I want to do them all. But one I just bought the yarn for. I will be doing that video next for the yarn haul. And it is the whatchamacallit. That's what I'm going to be doing next. It's the names. I think the names are incredible. Like, I remember my mom saying, oh, the whatchamacallit. Or, the DooDad. That doodaddy thing. So it's great. Okay, guys. Thank you for putting up with me another video. And I hope to see you all soon. Bye, everyone.